Have you ever dreamed of making the Mediterranean your permanent home? Well, today we're going to show you exactly how to do that. We're breaking down the ways non-EU nationals can get permanent residency in beautiful, sunny Cyprus. I mean, just take a second and look at this. Imagine waking up to that view every single day. The warm sun, the incredible blue water, the amazing culture. For so many people, this is the dream.
But what if it didn't have to be just a dream or just a 2-week vacation? What if there was a clear path to make this your reality for good? That is exactly what we're going to dive into today.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. The key we're talking about is officially called the Cyprus Permanent Residence Permit, or PRP for short. You can think of it as a golden ticket for non-EU nationals who want to live in Cyprus without needing to get a job there. So why is this permit such a big deal? Well, it's about way more than just a nice place to live. First off, this thing is valid for life. No annoying yearly renewals. It can cover you and your family. It's a fantastic gateway to the rest of Europe. And it even puts you on the path towards potential citizenship down the road. Oh, and the financial perks? How about no inheritance tax? Not bad at all.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. The government in Cyprus has actually set up 2 totally different ways to get this permit, and each one is designed for a different kind of person.
And this table really lays it all out. On one side, you've got the fast-track program. Think big property investment in exchange for speed and a sure thing. On the other side, you have the standard income path, also called Category F. This one requires way less money up front, but you're going to have to be really, really patient. Let's break them both down. So, first up is the fast track. This is for the person who values their time and wants a predictable, almost guaranteed outcome. If you've got the funds and you tick all the boxes, your chances of approval are incredibly high. All right, what's the magic number? It's this, 300,000 euros. That's the minimum you have to invest in a brand new residential property. And it has to be new, bought directly from the developer. There's a second number to remember too, 30,000 euros. You've got to bring this money in from outside Cyprus and basically park it in a fixed deposit account at a Cypriot bank for 3 years. And here it is. This is the real selling point. The government tries to get these applications processed in just 2 months. Seriously, that unbelievable speed is the main reason this path is so popular. Now, of course, it's not just about the money. You also need to prove that you have a secure annual income of at least 30,000 euros coming from abroad. And you'll need a bit more for each family member you bring. But this is crucial. You have to officially declare that you have no intention of working in Cyprus. And as you'd expect, a clean criminal record is non-negotiable. Okay, so that's the fast lane. What if you don't want to make that kind of investment? Well, let's flip the coin and look at the other option, the standard income path, or Category F. This route is a totally different game. It's all about being flexible and having a lot of patience. And just look at the difference in the numbers. It's huge. For this path, the main financial requirement is proving you have a steady income from abroad of just over 9,500 euros a year for one person. Then you just add a little over 4,000 for each dependent. But, and this is a really big but, here's the trade-off. The waiting time is completely unpredictable. It's not the 2 months of the fast track. We're talking maybe a year, maybe longer, and there's simply no guarantee of what the final decision will be. Now listen up, because this is a really important point. Officially, buying a property is not a requirement for this path. It's not in the rulebook, but everyone will tell you that it massively boosts your chances of success. It just shows you're serious. It's also a very smart move to have about 15,000 to 20,000 euros sitting in a local bank account. All right, let's fast forward. You've picked your path, your application is in, and you're approved. So now what? Well, living as a permanent resident in Cyprus comes with a few simple but very important rules. To hold on to your residency status, you just have to keep a few things in mind. First, you can't be a stranger. You have to physically visit Cyprus at least 1 time every 2 years. And for those on the standard path, you'll need to show proof of your income every year and provide a fresh criminal record check every 3 years, just to keep everything up to date. Okay, this is probably the single most important rule to understand. This permit does not give you the right to get a job in Cyprus. Let me say that again. You cannot be an employee. Your income has to come from outside the country. However, and this is a pretty cool distinction, you are allowed to be a shareholder in a Cypriot company and earn money from dividends. So you can be an investor, just not an employee. Now, let's clear up a question that comes up all the time. What's the real difference between having permanent residency and having citizenship? Because they are definitely not the same thing. Residency is a fantastic first step, but citizenship is a whole different level. Let's look at them side by side. As a resident, you can live in Cyprus forever, use the healthcare and schools, all that good stuff, that you can't work, and your visa-free travel is limited. As a full citizen, you get all of that, plus the right to work, and here's the big one, full EU citizenship. That means an EU passport and the freedom to live, work, and travel anywhere you want in the EU. For many, that's the ultimate goal. So how do you make that jump? It's a marathon, not a sprint. After you get your residency permit, you need to physically live in Cyprus for a total of about 7 of the next 8 years. And the final year, right before you apply for citizenship, is really strict. You have to live there for the whole year without leaving. So, you see, it all comes back to this one basic choice. It's a trade-off. Do you put down a big investment to get it done fast and with near total certainty? Or do you go for the lower financial option and accept that what you're trading for it is time and a bit more risk? So, in the end, the real question isn't just about the money or the waiting period. It's about what you are truly investing in. Is it just a house, or is it the key to a completely new way of life?